gamers! This is Beta Player Mug here to explain to you how to use your character sheet when you play our Hogwarts RPG. So this is information from the perspective of the player. Make sure your Game Master checks out the instructions for Game Masters in our other videos. And there you have it. This is our character sheet. This is where we record the basic information about our characters, like our stats, our personality, our inventory, etc. So we're going to start easy by writing our name down. There you have it. In this case, my character's name is Erin O'Callahan, because I wanted my character to be Irish and because I'm a fan of Erin McGathy's playing style. So far, this is all up to me as a player to make up. So here you can be creative and decide, the backstory of your character. Then, of course, comes the house. Of course, when we get to Hogwarts as first-year students, we are sorted into our houses, and it's a very exciting moment. As always, you can do it as you prefer. Here we show you our system, which is really simple. For us, we roll a d6, and if you roll a 1, then you're Gryffindor. A 2 means Hufflepuff. A 3 is Ravenclaw. A 4, Slytherin. If you roll a 5, it means the hat doesn't know where to put you right away, so you have to roll again. And a 6 means that you choose. So in the case of Harry Potter, he clearly rolled a 5 and then a 6. Erin, she rolled a straight 4, like Malfoy. What we have below our name is the health bar, with our hit points, our level, and our house points. We start every school year at level 0, which can be kind of frustrating, but that gives you 8 hit points, which is kind of enough. Your house points, your level, and your hit points are related, as you can see, and of course, as you knew before. The more house points you have, the higher your level. The higher your level, the more hit points you have. Shocker. Also, most spells include level 6 and level 12 improvements that make them more effective and deadly. So, even if you don't want to win the house cup, then do it. You do it for your survival, at least. How can you get house points, you say? Exactly as in the books. Be a good kid. Do your homework. Hermione the hell out of lessons. Do not cross Severus Snape. And if you want to go ahead and kill a basilisk, well, that is up to you. You can do that. The next item in the list is blood status. In this game, you don't really care about blood status until you're in your second year, kind of what happens with Harry. Since the issue gets to specifics when the Chamber of Secrets is open, like the message I guess is that blood status is irrelevant until you need to know whether you're in super immediate danger all year long or not. In the case of Erin, she was safe, but not her friend, which was really intense, But, more on that when we tackle these special events that happen every year. Now let's move on to the personality stats. Your personality stats work as a super simplification of the skills in Pathfinder-based RPGs. You have 4 types of personality traits that you can fill in, each one related to a Hogwarts house. So when you start, because you're so young, like 11, you have 1 slot of each and then 2 of your house, because you're 11. Once you start playing, though, you gain personality points, and you are free to change them whichever way you want. So it is possible to be a Gryffindor with a full Slytherin personality and any other super original combination you might think of. Filling in your personality, though, serves 2 purposes. 1, you will have it easier to perform the actions in tune with your personality. For example, if you have 5 Gryffindor personality points, you will be favored in decisions you make based on bravery, daring, nerve, or chivalry. If you have more Hufflepuff slots, the actions related to work, patience, loyalty, and fair play will come easier to you. For Ravenclaw, it's intelligence, knowledge, and wit. And Slytherin works really well with cunning, ambition, and resourcefulness. Either way, teamwork is always useful, believe me. Then the second direct purpose of earning personality points is to improve your stats. As you can see, each house is related to a specific stat, so that the Gryffindors have power, Hufflepuffs have speed, Ravenclaws have evasion, Slytherins, of course, precision. Once you fill in 3 slots of personality, you get a +1, or -1 in the case of Ravenclaw, to the house's related stat. Fill in 6, and then you'll get a +2. But do not go making your world domination plans just yet, because just as people have our limitations, so do our teenage characters. You are allowed to fill in up to 12 slots in total. And take into consideration that the initial 5 slots are fixed. So then why didn't you draw them fixed? I don't know. You can modify the rest as much as you want and as much as you need. Once you're happy with your personality, then you can make it permanent by adding a 13th slot. When you do that, it's considered that you have matured and that your personality is fixed. My advice as beta player, just don't do that. I did that in my second year and I was super screwed for the rest of the year. I wouldn't do that. Maturing is bad when you're 12. Now let's move on to the dueling stats. To fully understand this, you're gonna really need to watch the Game Master's video, for sure. Because I'm a player, and to me this comes like a given. All of a sudden I have more speed or more power, and I'm not really sure I'm that kind of player. My Game Master is gonna explain everything really well to you. You can improve your stats by strengthening your personality traits, as we have seen before. However, this is neither the only way to do that nor the most practical one. There's many places you can go in Hogwarts where you can improve your stats. For one, go play Quidditch, because it's a speed booster, which makes lots of sense. You can also check out your wand's special features. Some of them can be really spectacular. Like for example, my friend, John Fisherman, he has a wand that when he fights in a team with other people, it gives him a +2 precision. That's amazing. Then there's the lessons, of course. Going to class is important for an education, and doing your homework and passing exams is something that at Hogwarts is rewarded. And I'm sure you're dying to do some homework. Finally, of course, you can manipulate your stats with potions. That's nothing new in this respect as compared to other games, as you know. But we'll talk about potions and their effects and how to brew them when we talk about the potions class. Finally, your achievements throughout your life as a witch or a wizard. This is going to be recorded in your character sheet too. First off, if you need some help constructing your character's background and history, personality, your first one will give you some clues. As it happens, it is the wand that chooses the wizard. So the wand that chooses you will let you know a little bit about yourself. See, Erin's first wand, made of aspen and thestral hair, told us that she's a friend of rebels, independent, and she has enhanced psychomotor abilities. She's really cool. But if you want to know more about wand crafting and assigning, again, you'll have to ask my game master. He's the one who made all of this up. Then, as we advance in the game, we have to sit our OWL exams in our 5th year, then our newts in our 7th year, and of course, we're going to need to be thinking about a job at some point in life, right? But we haven't done any of this yet because we're still in our 4th year, busy with the Quidditch World Cup, which in our alternative universe is had a different winner, and with the Triwizard Tournament and all the new exciting people walking around Hogwarts and being weird and talking French. So, you know, we have game to play for a while. If you like what you've seen, please like us. If you want to know more, subscribe, ask questions in the commentary section because we are dying to answer them. We'll be in touch with more information on how to play this Hogwarts RPG. Until then, thank you for your time and have a nice game.